Hi guys, it's Jacob from StringBuzz here, stringbuzzworld.org being the music journalism site, links are in the description down below. And as you can obviously see, I've got my black backdrop back again. Yeah, how lovely that is. Obviously I'm still missing my lapel microphone, so the audio still probably sounds pants, and I can only apologise for that until I can actually afford to buy another one, a better one maybe, just to treat you guys. But anyways, we have a brand new song review for you today, and this time it's of Lianne La Havas' latest single, and that's Tokyo. So I hope you enjoy. So I actually stumbled across Lianne La Havas for the first time on an episode of Guitar Stars, which was a short-running sort of series talent contest on Sky Arts. She was one of the coaches one week and actually fell in love with her style of music. She has this very unique style of fingerpicking. She obviously does this traditional type of jazz lounge music, but with a modern twist, with very modern production values, etc, etc. But I've always found her live music or her live performances are much better than her studio recordings. I found when she's actually put her, because she performs very stripped back performances live, where it's just her and the guitar, and I much prefer that sound to a lot of the production stuff she's done on previous tracks on previous albums, when she's added, you know, horns and all that sort of stuff. It sounded a bit more generic when she's done that, but when it comes to this brand new track, I love it. I think it's a really strong modern lounge track. It's got a fantastic bass line. It's simple but really easy to follow in the sense that it's catchy while still having these jazz twinges, which means it's accessible as well, and there's just so much to like here. Of course, when it comes to any Lianne track, she has a fantastic voice, a very unique vocal tone, a very traditional vocal tone, and there are some fantastic melodies within this, and the Tokyo sort of catchy hook line also sounds fantastic. It's engraved in my head now. The guitar work is really unique. Again, she uses this almost classical style of plucking the guitar, obviously on an electric guitar, fantastic clean tone, but we'll dive into that later, and I really love the progressions there. As I said, the bass line is fantastic. I love the congas and how they were introduced subtly in the background, just to add again a more traditional style, a more traditional influence into this mix. And I think the song just flowed really well. Of course, we don't have the most imaginative of song forms. It just goes verse, chorus, and then sort of like a modified extended chorus to finish things off, but I liked each part, and it felt like it was going in the right direction throughout as well. There's enough decoration here with little guitar licks and just little backing instrumental sort of twinges and stuff like that to really keep you entertained throughout. When it comes to the production of this track, there's a lot here to really enjoy. As I've said before, I really like her being more stripped back, but this time around that didn't matter because it sounded like more of a jam session. She didn't seem so dwarfed within this massive mix that has been created as the same as, you know, generic pop artists. This actually sounds like her individual style here, and I'm glad it's finally been brought to fruition by a producer. She's obviously the vocal point here. Her vocals sound fantastic in this track. They sound very clean, very natural, completely unmanipulated, which is always my favourite. When it comes to the bass, I think it's very juicy. It fills the low ground really well. I think the percussion, although very background worthy, there is a deep enough kick there to really enjoy, and I like the Eastern percussion as well, as in like the congas, the bongos, which again are very background worthy, but they just add that little bit just to make this mix feel even more individualised. And the guitar tone is also great. As I mentioned, the clean guitar, it really rings out into the mix well with just enough reverb on it, not to make it again seem generic or anything like that, and to still have its own individualized tone, which I can identify as being Lianne La Havas's. When it comes to the lyrics within this track, again, I think Lianne has had a fantastic outing. She's always been a keen lyricist, in my opinion. She has never invented new concepts or anything like that, but she writes about very personal experiences that you can tell are personal, and that's been carried on here. You can tell this is a very personal story, and it works well. It works well to keep you engrossed, and you want to hear about her experiences because of it. So, yeah, it's fair to say I really like this one, so I'm thinking of giving this a G rating of probably 8.5 out of 10. It's a high one. It's probably my favourite track of August so far. I know this was released on an album a little while back, but I didn't have internet when that was released, so yeah, this is still a new single for me. So if you like this video, then please leave a like, comment what you think in the comment section down below, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you around next time. Bye bye.